Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. So I just wanted to be very honest and candid about what I've been doing for myself in the past week or so. I have been on a no contact mission for myself. I unplugged from Instagram. So I did that probably almost over a month ago. I just kind of went cold turkey on my Instagram. That's my business and my personal one as well. So I've just kind of stepped back from that. And then going on a week now, I've stepped back from Facebook and Twitter. So I have been really just missing in action, honestly, from my social media networks. And if that's some place that you're used to finding me, obviously my presence has not been there. I just really been focused on my mental health. I really been focused on becoming a better Rachel. And I just feel as if social media is not really giving me what I need from it. So I'm just kind of taking a step back to figure out who I am, to figure out what I like, to figure out what makes me happy, what my hobbies include, what are things that I truly enjoy other than being attached to my phone for however many hours a day scrolling through pointless things that aren't helping me as a person, that aren't bettering me as a person. So that's kind of what I'm invested on. I haven't spoke to my friends in over a week, and I do feel guilty for my friends who are calling me, and I'm I will call you back because I'm really good about communicating usually, and I really like to be there for my friends. But right now I really need to take time to be there for myself and really do the work and things that I need for me to be the best Rachel, which is healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually, all that. So I'm just aligning all that. But I did want to share some positive reasons of stepping back from social media and things that you can learn from taking a break from social media. So this is a life hack article that I found. I will leave the link to the article in this box, but I just wanted to share 9 positive benefits of a social media detox, okay? So 1, you break the social comparison cycle. Whether you know it or not, you're probably putting yourself in comparison to your peers, to your cousin, to somebody who's doing something that you're not doing, whether they're getting married, whether they're starting a business, whether they're getting a promotion. You're always in this constant cycle of comparison with social media because we're always looking at people's highlights and their high reels of their life. And that can kind of lead you to feel some type of way. They say that, for example, if everyone you know is getting married and having babies, but you're still single, you may end up feeling isolated and lonely. This can even lead to serious depression for some people. Break away from the unhealthy cycle by taking a break from social media so that you can reconnect with all your awesome things in your life. Number 2 is protect your privacy. Social media is a convenient way to keep in touch and share photos, but it also requires you to give up a lot of your privacy. This is something that is really scary, but it's so honest and it's so real. A few months ago, I had someone basically reach out to me and said that somebody was using my picture and someone had catfished them using my pictures, which was really creepy to me because I'm wow, who I never thought it was interesting because I'm wow, somebody is really impersonating me and using my pictures. But I have so many pictures on my Facebook, I have so many pictures on social media. So it's not a surprise to me, but it is something to be cautious of, and just to remember that people are able to see everything that you're doing. And if you're giving people a lot, you're really giving up your privacy. So that's something that really is stuck out to me. And I'm really enjoying my privacy. I'm really enjoying being under the radar and kind of just really focusing on my inner self. It feels really good. So I wanted to say that. Number 3, you'll stop feeling so competitive. Even if you aren't aware of it, social media brings out your competitive side. This is because the main basis of social media networks such as Facebook is to attract attention to your posts. Each reaction and comment is a measure of how popular a post is, which can make you strive to outdo others and even yourself. So we're constantly wanting to get more likes. We're constantly wanting to get more retweets. It's just this constant need that we're always wanting. It's a competitive spirit, and I just don't think that that's helpful for where I'm going and what I want to do and everything that I'm focusing on. Once again, I'm I can't be putting energy into something like this. I have to put energy into myself. I have to put energy into my health, my physical, my mental, my spiritual. Like, these are the things that are really gonna like propel you to the next level versus somebody liking your picture or somebody not liking your picture. So just putting things into perspective in that way. Number 4, improve your overall mood. This is something that I agree with 1,050%, and I'm just going to read the whole thing. Studies have discovered that the more time you spend on social media, the more likely you are to develop depression. Additionally, the amount of time you spend on these sites is directly related to whether or not you feel stressed out or happy. In other words, if you've been feeling highly anxious, stressed out, or depressed, this is a good time to take a social media detox. It may feel weird at first, but your overall mood should begin to improve as you stay away from Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites. This is so true. If you're a sensitive person, or even if you're not a sensitive person, just being turned on all the time and seeing so much, like interaction and stimulation all the time, it's just not good for your mood. You're unable to really stabilize your own mood because you're going through social media and you're seeing sad things, you're seeing exciting things, you're seeing things to be jealous about. You're just seeing an array of information, and I really feel like it overstimulates you, and then it can cause you to be depressed or anxious. So that was what I was dealing with for a very long time, and like since I've been off of Instagram for a month, I'm like, and now that I'm going on a week with no social media, I'm like finally like getting into breathing and like settling into myself. But sometimes I do feel really like bored and I want to look at social media, but then I'll read or I'll do yoga or I'll meditate or I'll do something more beneficial than just sitting here on my phone, not being active, overstimulating my senses. That's just, it's overstimulating. So number 5, conquer your fear of missing out. Computer World has pointed out that social media is engineered to be as addictive as crack cocaine. This isn't just a hyperbole. When you stop using social media, you can expect to feel withdrawal symptoms. Scientists say that all this is due to naturally ingrained a fear of missing out. After all, you could miss something entertaining or important if you step away from your laptop or your smartphone. The notification number makes it even harder to stay away, but those who become addicted to social media can end up destroying their personal and professional relationships. You can minimize the effect after your detox by scheduling a once-a-day visit to your favorite social media sites. After that visit is over, do not look at social media for the rest of the day. So that's something that I'm going to work towards because I know that I have to go back to social media eventually, just because of the business that I'm in, my professional career, what I want to become. You need social media. You need to have social media, but you also need to have balance. You need to have a good balance because if you're overworking it and you're overdoing it, it's just chaotic, especially for me personally. So I know for me, I'm like, okay, once a day. When I do return, I haven't really calculated when I'll be back to social media, but maybe by August, I'm hoping that I'll feel good and I can come back and post these videos and share this information with people and really get myself out there. But like I said, I need to step back and really like catch my own breath because I've been running and I'm exhausted. So that's where I'm at. Number 6, reconnect with the real world. Do you connect well with others online but find yourself never connecting in person? This can be an ideal for introverts, but we all still need time for some in-person human contact. Sadly, people who spend a lot of time on social media sites report feeling lonely and isolated in real life. They're also more likely to suffer from a weakened immune system. So stepping back from social media can really get you back engaged into your life. It can get you back just living normally and happily and going outside for walks and just seeing people in real life. That's important, and I feel like that's something that we have isolated and forgotten about. Number 7, begin living in the moment. Do you post everything you do to Facebook while each activity or life event is actually happening? There have been instances where people are updating their Facebook, Twitter accounts from the altar immediately after getting married. This is a viable way to document your life, but it can also become a burden that takes you out of the moment. If you're living everything through the lens of social media instead of directly interacting with it, your experiences are going to be of a lower quality and become less memorable. Yeah, so it does matter to like breathe. It was 4th of July yesterday and my family came to town and I wasn't on my phone at all because now since I'm not on social media, I really don't have a reason to be on my phone a lot. And I just was interacting with my family and really being able to be in the moment and be where we were and be present and really just taking all the energy and all the good vibes. So that was awesome and really like a great thing to do. So number 8 is stop obsessing over the past. Do you spend a lot of time looking at old tweets or Facebook stalking your ex? This can keep you stuck in a negative headspace and it makes it much more difficult to recover from a breakup. Leaving social media behind for a while can give you the space you need to stop obsessing and actually move on with your life. Make sure that when you do return to social media that you take an extra step of blocking exes or anyone else who it pains you to see online. You can also tweak your Facebook memories to remove certain items so that you can stop being reminded of them. Yeah, like we live in this age where it's really hard to get over people. It's really hard to break up because we always are seeing their online presence. We're always seeing what they're doing. It's a bit obsessive. It's a bit scary. So I just think that it's really important to take some time to really just like live in the now and be present with where you are and be present with what you're doing. So that's important. And last but not least, number 9, you gain a lot of free time, which is so true. Do you feel like you never have enough time to exercise, read, or clean your house? Putting social media on pause will help you regain almost 2 hours daily, during which you can devote your energy to improving your life. Walking for 30 minutes per day offers a huge physical and mental health benefits, which makes it easier to better use your time than scrolling through Facebook newsfeed. You will also feel less stressed out if you take time to get your house in order. If you have a difficult time unplugging completely, consider visiting one of the many websites that offer educational benefits instead. Taking a free course on a topic of interest is definitely a better way to spend your time and can enrich your personal and professional lives. So those are the 9 tips that I found, and since I've been going into 7 days, 8 days into this challenge for myself, I have found that I have so much more time to do things that I really enjoy, to do things that I've always wanted to do, like read these whole slew of books that I have. I just feel more connected to my life, to myself. I have more time to do things that are really important versus being in other people's business. And I'm just really enjoying this break and just kind of reclaiming my sanity and really just taking time for myself. I feel like it's the most important thing that you can do. And it's really important. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed these tips. I will get back regular with my YouTubing and my content creation. I'm thinking by August. I keep saying by July, but I'm not going to force myself to get on here and, you know, make myself create things that I don't really feel passionate about. So thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please leave them. If this video was helpful to you, please share it to a friend, like it, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.